Oh, only 30 seconds to go, that's good. Oh, only 10 seconds now, I like that.
Howdy, folks. How is everyone? And how does everyone feel about this week's quiz topic of the Muppets movies? Do you feel confident? Do you feel ready?
Kermit the Frog here.
I don't know if that's even a good Kermit. I don't think there's any Muppets voices I can really do. Howdy to Cameron, howdy to Evan, howdy to Weird Guy, and howdy to Scary Baker 12. Seriously, I'm trying to think if there's any Muppets characters I can do. No. I really can't. They're very distinct voices. They're very difficult to do. I could probably do Ralph. I could probably do Ralph, but I'm not gonna try. I'm probably just gonna embarrass myself. Fozzie. I can try and do Fozzie. No.
Wacka wacka!
No, I can't. It's so bad. It's so bad. Things I could do a sort of decent Yoda impression, who's Frank Oz, who does like a load of the Muppet voices, but I don't think I can do his others. Evan, did you know that my favourite Muppet movie is the one that you consider to be the worst? Kermit's Swamp Tales, I think it was. That's fine if that's the film that makes you the happiest. That's awesome. California. Ooh, I should not sing any copyrighted songs. Don't want to get a DMCA claim. But yeah, we'll start very soon. Just let people come in. Let people have a chance. Let people have a chance to come in. Muppets from Space, I think I put that on my third worst. Can't remember. Very nostalgic to me though. I had it on VHS. It was one of my favourite VHS tapes to play. Even so Scary Big says they've not seen this movie in a long time. This is going to be a hard one. Well, it's going to be all the Muppet movies, not just one. It's going to be all the Muppet films. I've tried to do questions for pretty much every single Muppet movie, which was challenging. It was very hard to try and include that many films. Yeah. They probably would if once they archive it. They probably would kick me out. Oh well. Oh well. I'm in the middle of working on my review of Pixar Soul. It's this month's Jambareeqi Orange episode. So I'm trying to get that done. It's very difficult though because it's a very profound and deep movie, so I don't want to like skimp over certain important things. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna start the quiz around about 8:10 because I really like to get people let people have a chance to join, because I feel really bad when people join in a bit late and they're like, oh no, I've missed this many questions. So I like to give people a chance. Oh, how's the sound, by the way, everyone? How's the sound? Let me know. Evan, will this quiz contain only questions about theatrical Muppet movies? No, it will also include TV films and straight-to-video films. When I say Muppet movies, I mean all of them. I think the only one I've not included a question on was maybe The Frog Prince. Wait, guy, my favourite Muppet movie is probably The Great Muppet Caper. Good choice, good choice. I like The Great Muppet Caper. It's very fun. Very fun film. And it's interesting. No, I should not say any more. I've got to be very careful what I say before this quiz starts. I know what I'm like. I don't want to give answers away. I get too excited and be like, did you know? Oh, damn it, that's a question! Cameron, Muppets 2011 was my first Muppets movie. Mine was... it would have either been Muppets Christmas Carol or Muppet Treasure Island, because those are the ones that came out when I was growing up. And then I think after that I saw Muppets from Space. But like the Muppets for me growing up was mainly Muppets Tonight. Like I did watch the Muppet Show, but Muppets Tonight was the thing that was big for me growing up, and I watched that on school day mornings. Evan, the most nostalgic to me and the one that does make me feel warm is Muppet Christmas Carol. Same. I'd say the most nostalgic for me are definitely Christmas Carol, Treasure Island, and Space. Those are the ones that I get nostalgic for, because they're the ones that I grew up with. Right, we should start the quiz very, very soon. Very, very soon. Let people have their chance to join the quiz. Right, I think I should definitely get the ball rolling now. Okie dokie. Ooh, I need to sit up a bit, do I now? Okay, so let us start the quiz. And for anyone that's new, what you have to do is you scroll your mouse over to the right side of chat towards... It's the left side of chat. That's the left side of chat. Why do the instructions say... Right, hang on, folks. This isn't right. I don't know why it's always said right. I think the website said right. It's not let me change it. I guess I can't change it live. So on the left side, it's on the left side. I don't know why the official website for QuizKit says the left side. I mean the right side. It's the left side. So the left side of chat, if you scroll over into where the actual like stream video player is, you should see a logo for QuizKit, and then you click that. But yeah, after I've done this, I've got to make sure to change that to left side. I have no idea why it's right side. That's confusing. Oh, thank you for your kind words on my Muppets 2011 review. It took me longer than I thought, but like I really wanted to get across the things that I think deserve to be more appreciated with that movie. I really wanted to like point out, hey, there's some really great stuff here, and I think there's some things I kind of wish I went into more as well, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think I've nearly reviewed every Muppet film at this point, except for maybe Great Muppet Caper, Wizard of Oz, a couple of others. Anyway, so don't worry, we're not going to rush. So what you need to do is scroll your mouse over to the left side of chat, ignore what it says on screen, put your mouse towards where the video player is for the stream, and you should see a logo for QuizKit. And you click that, then you click allow access, then click grant permission. Okay, so I don't want to dawdle too long, because I know some people have probably managed to like click onto this and get it sorted, and they don't want to wait around too long. So 3, 2, 1, start the game. Okay, question 1. What is the name of the diamond that the villains are trying to steal in the Great Muppet Caper? The baseball diamond, the football diamond, the basketball diamond, or the soccer diamond? So it's the baseball diamond, the football diamond, the basketball diamond, or the soccer diamond? The only one you've seen is the, you've not seen is the Wizard of Oz. Don't worry, I think there's only one question for Wizard of Oz. I think one or two. So the answer was baseball diamond. Bit of a split, but most went for baseball diamond. Okay, on to question 2. When it's ready. So, question 2. Which celebrity is kidnapped to guest host the telethon in The Muppets 2011? Josh Gad, Seth Rogen, Jack White, or Jack Black? Yes, I think there is a question on Letters to Santa. I think I did this. I wrote this quiz the other day, so My memory's a bit blurry. The guy wrote it back on Sunday. Yes, it's been a bit of a while. So was it Josh Gad, Seth Rogen, Jack White, or Jack Black? The answer was Jack Black. Most of you went for that. One of you went for Jack White, which I get. That was a trick answer on my end. So, next question. Question 3. Which movie did the Muppet Babies make their debut in? The Great Muppet Caper, The Muppet Movie, The Muppets Take Manhattan, or The Muppets Most Wanted? So, question 3 is, which movie did the Muppet Babies make their debut in? The Great Muppet Caper, The Muppet Movie, The Muppets Take Manhattan, or The Muppets Most Wanted? So, which Muppet movie did the Muppet Babies first appear in? And the answer was The Muppets Take Manhattan. Ooh, kind of different answers there. Next question. Sorry, I got a bit distracted then. Question 4. Which instrument does Kermit play in the swamp at the start of the Muppet movie? A harp, a flute, a banjo, or a trumpet? How was the music for the quiz, by the way, folks? I hope it's not too loud. I like to create a bit of atmosphere. So question 4, which instrument does Kermit play in the swamp at the start of the Muppet movie? The answer was banjo. Most of you got that. Howdy, Purple BO1. Okay, so next question. So the answer to question 4 was banjo. Question 5, which Muppets... Yes, I got that right, yeah. So question 5, which Muppets played the Marley Brothers in the Muppets Christmas Carol? Swedish Chef and Sam Eagle, Gonzo and Rizzo, Bunsen and Beaker, or Statler and Waldorf? So question 5, which Muppets played the Marley Brothers in the Muppets Christmas Carol? Swedish Chef and Sam Eagle, Gonzo and Rizzo, Bunsen and Beaker, or Statler and Waldorf? Okay, so the answer was Statler and Waldorf. Most of you went for that. One of you went for Bunsen and Beaker. Bunsen and Beaker are the charity collectors in Muppets Christmas Carol. It's kind of interesting seeing them in a non-scientific role as well for that film. Okay, question 6. In Muppet Treasure Island, what is the name of the man who lives inside young Squire Trelawney's finger? Mr. Bobo, Mr. Rambo, Mr. Jimbo, or Mr. Bimbo? So, question 6. In Muppet Treasure Island, what is the name of the man who lives inside the young Squire Trelawney's finger? Mr. Bobo, Mr. Rambo, Mr. Jimbo, or Mr. Bimbo? Okay, so Purple, I know you're new to my Twitch, but when we do Twitch quizzes, we don't put answers in the chat section. If you want to take part in the quiz, you scroll your mouse over to the side of the chat, at the left side of chat, and you should see a QuizKit logo in the stream player. Click that, and then click Grant Access. But yeah, please don't put answers in the chat. Got to make it fun and challenging for everyone. And the answer was Mr. Bimbo. Most of you got that. One of you went for Bobo. Next question. Question 7. Who plays God in It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas Movie? Eddie Murphy, Dom DeLuise, Whoopi Goldberg, or Lisa Kudrow? You can play the game on the phone. I've been told that you can access the extension on phone. If you can't find the extension, if you can't find the quiz kit, but I'm afraid there's nothing I can do on my end, I'm afraid, except for suggest a different platform or a different browser. Very sorry. So the answer was Whoopi Goldberg. A couple of you went for that. Well done. Okay, on to question 8. Question 8. What is the name of the bully bullfrog in Kermit's Swamp Years? Blotch, Blob, Bobby, or Bash? So what is the name of the bully bullfrog in Kermit's Swamp Years? Blotch, Blob, Bobby, or Bash? And the answer was Blotch. Blotch. Most of you went for that one. Well done. Question 9 coming up. Any moment now. Question 9. In a Muppet Family Christmas... well, that was a really badly written question. I'm very sorry. A Muppet Family Christmas is a crossover with which two shows? The Jetsons and Flintstones, Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock, She-Ra and He-Man, or Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross? So again, A Muppet Family Christmas is a crossover with which two TV shows? The Jetsons and the Flintstones, Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock, She-Ra and He-Man, or Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross? And the answer is Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock, and you all got that correct. Well done, which shows that you've watched A Muppet Family Christmas, which is awesome. Very, very underrated Muppet movie. Next question. Question 10. What is the name of the convict who pretends to be Kermit in Muppets Most Wanted? Connor, Christian, Constantine, or Charlie? Again, question 10. What is the name of the convict who pretends to be Kermit in Muppets Most Wanted? Connor, Christian, Constantine, or Charlie? Well, some of the crossover answers could have been possible because PBS owned both Sesame Street and... they owned Sesame Street, but they also owned Bob Ross's show and Fred Rogers' show. Okay, so the answer was Constantine. Most of you went for that one. One person went for Charlie. So, like, the quiz starts off a bit easy in this area, and then it's gonna get medium, and then it's gonna get hard towards the end. The hard is more about behind the scenes kind of stuff, but it mixes in some casual questions too. Question 11. In a Muppets Letters to Santa, which character is on Santa's naughty list? Miss Piggy, Bobo the Bear, Pepe the Prawn, or Officer Frank Meany? So is it Miss Piggy, Bobo the Bear, Pepe the Prawn, or Officer Frank Meany? So question 11. In a Muppets Christmas Letter to Santa, which character is on Santa's naughty list? Miss Piggy, Bobo the Bear, Pepe the Prawn, or Officer Frank Meany? The answer was Officer Frank Meany. A bit of a mixed response to that one, but it was Frank. Okay, coming up is question 12. Hope everyone's ready. Question 12. Which famous wrestler works for the villain in Muppets from Space? Randy Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, or The Rock? Again, question 12. Which famous wrestler works for the villain in Muppets from Space? Randy Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, or The Rock? And I think Muppets from Space introduced me to this wrestler, I think. The answer was Hulk Hogan. Bit of a mix, but most responses were for Hulk Hogan. Okay, coming up is question 13. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed about your answers. Do not worry. This is all a bit of fun. Question 13. Who plays Scrooge in The Muppet Christmas Carol? Kenneth Branagh, Michael Caine, Sean Connery, or Patrick Stewart? Again, question 13. Who plays Scrooge in The Muppet Christmas Carol? Kenneth Branagh, Michael Caine, Sean Connery, or Patrick Stewart? To reveal the answer was Michael Caine. You all got that correct. Well done. Yes, I still think Michael Caine is fantastic as Scrooge. So question 14, what are the names of the 3 fashion model thieves in The Great Muppet Caper? Abby, Gabby, and Tabby. What was that? Abby, Gabby, and Tabby, Lily, Millie, and Jilly, Jessa, Tessa, and Vanessa, or Marla, Carla, and Darla. Who could it be? And yes, it was difficult trying to find names that rhymed. So what were the names of the fashion model thieves in The Great Muppet Caper? The answer was Marla, Carla, and Darla. Wow, a bit of a mixed response to that one. Next up, we've got question 15. Which celebrity makes the first cameo appearance in the Muppet movie? So, which celebrity appears first in the Muppet movie? James Coburn, Dom DeLuise, Cloris Leachman, or Steve Martin? Which celebrity makes the first cameo appearance in the Muppet movie? James Coburn, Dom DeLuise, Cloris Leachman, or Steve Martin? And the answer is Dom DeLuise. Most of you went for Dom, but a couple went for Steve. Steve appears a bit later on as a waiter. And next question. Question 16. Can't even count. Question 16. Who is the leader of the tribal pigs in Muppet Treasure Island? Bacon, Hamu, Porco, or Spat-Am? So question 16, who is the leader of the tribal pigs in Muppet Treasure Island? Bacon, Hamu, Porco, or Spat-Am? What was the leader's name of the tribal pigs in Muppet Treasure Island? The answer was Spat-Am. Mixed response. Mixed response. This is interesting. This is interesting because we're on the medium stage now. Hello, Guido Dido. We're about halfway into the quiz at the moment. Question 17. In Muppets from Space, which gadget emits an invisibility spray? I'll say that again because that was a terrible reading. Question 17. In Muppets from Space, which gadget emits an invisibility spray? A pen, a rubber duck, makeup remover, or watch? So which of those items is secretly invisibility spray? A pen, a rubber duck, a makeup remover, or a watch? And the answer was rubber duck. It was rubber duck. Most of you went for rubber duck, but a couple went for watch, which I get because like watch is a very common like gadget, like secret gadget kind of thing. So I get why people might have gone for that. Question 18. In A Muppet Family Christmas, what story do the Sesame Street characters perform for their Christmas pageant? 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, A Christmas Carol, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or Jack Frost. So in A Muppet Family Christmas, what story do the Sesame Street characters perform for their Christmas pageant? 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, A Christmas Carol, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or Jack Frost? And the answer was 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Whoa, loads of you went for that one. One went for Christmas Carol, but most of you went for the right one. Well done. Pretty awesome. Okay, so question 19. In The Muppets 2011, what is Walter's talent revealed to be? Juggling, rapping, tap dancing, or whistling? So in Muppets 2011, what is Walter's talent revealed to be? Juggling, rapping, tap dancing, or whistling? It's kind of a coincidence that the Muppet movies were chosen to be this week's topic, just as I've reviewed this film. Very convenient! So anyone that's seen my review probably is going to get all the Muppets 2011 questions. Okay, so the answer was whistling. Ooh! Most of you went for that, but a couple went for tap dancing and juggling. So, question 20. On to question 20. There's 14 total, by the way, folks. So, question 20. What was the brand of Fozzie's car in the Muppet movie? A Ford, a Plymouth, a Cadillac, or a Studebaker? What was the brand of Fozzie's car in the Muppet movie? A Ford, a Plymouth, a Cadillac, or a Studebaker? I hope I pronounced those car names correctly, because I'm not a car person. I can't even drive. Cars just go straight over my head. I'm not interested in them, if I'm honest. I like films about cars, but that's it. Okay, the answer was Studebaker. Most of you got that right. Well done. Okay, on to question 21. We're halfway through this quiz right now. Exactly halfway. Okay, question 21. Which famous filmmaker makes a cameo in The Muppets Wizard of Oz? Robert Rodriguez, Spike Lee, Martin Scorsese, or Quentin Tarantino? So again, question 21. Which famous filmmaker makes a cameo in Muppets Wizard of Oz? Robert Rodriguez, Spike Lee, Martin Scorsese, or Quentin Tarantino? Yeah, that's the thing. This cameo is a really strange cameo, so I had to think of equally strange people that would like be on board for this film. Like, why would they what? And the answer is Quentin Tarantino. A lot of you got that one. Well done. Okay, on to question 22. Well, when you think Tarantino, you don't think Muppets. And you don't really associate Tarantino's brand, his style, and even his celebrity persona with the Muppets. They're very different kinds of things. So it's a very strange kind of cameo. Okay, question 22. Which Muppet does the villain seduce into being her accomplice in It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas? Pepe the Prawn, Rizzo the Rat, Gonzo, or Sweetums? So again, question 22. Which Muppet does the villain seduce into being her accomplice in It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas? Pepe the Prawn, Rizzo the Rat, Gonzo, or Sweetums? Okay, so the answer was Pepe the Prawn. Most of you got that. Well done. So question 23 coming up. Question 23. Question 23. In The Muppets Christmas Carol, which timeline in Scrooge's life does the Swedish chef appear? Present, past, none, or future? So, question 23. In The Muppet Christmas Carol, which timeline in Scrooge's life does the Swedish chef appear? Present, past, none, or future? Okay, so the answer was past. He actually appears as a chef at Fozziwig's party. That's his little cameo. He rarely gets to have a big part in the films. I think the most screen time he has is possibly from Muppets 2011. Yep, he was the chef at Fozziwig's party. Question 24. What is the third musical number in Muppets Most Wanted? Yes, we're definitely in the medium area now. Was it The Big House? I'll get you what you want, The Interrogation Song, or I'm Number One? So which was the third musical number in Muppets Most Wanted? Big House, I'll Get You What You Want, Interrogation Song, or I'm Number One? The answer was The Big House. Most of you got that right. Well done. Good memory. Okay, question 25 coming up. Question 25. Which of the following characters is not a member of the Muppets tribute band, the Muppets, from the Muppets 2011? Foozie, Animal, Gonzo, or Rolf? So which of these characters that I've just mentioned is not a member of the Muppets tribute band, the Muppets, from the Muppets 2011? Foozie, Animal, Gonzo, or Rolf? The answer was Gunzo. Most of you got that right. Well done. And now I've started to get Muppets Most Wanted song stuck in my head. How many questions in total? Is 40 questions in total. Question 26. What animal does Dominic dress up as in the finale of Muppets Most Wanted? Dog, frog, hamster, or lemur? Again, question 26. What animal does Dominic dress up as in the finale of Muppets Most Wanted? A dog, a frog, a hamster, or a lemur? So Ricky Gervais's character, that's Dominic. What's he dressed up as in the finale of Muppets Most Wanted? And the answer was lemur. Ooh, bit of a mix, but the top answer seems to be a lemur. Next question. Thank you for following Adam Grumpher. Question 27. In the Great Muppet Caper, what item is Miss Piggy framed for stealing? A necklace, a ring, $1 million, or a crown? So again, question 27. In the Great Muppet Caper, what item is Miss Piggy framed for stealing? A necklace, a ring, $1 million, or a crown? So what was Piggy framed for stealing in the Great Muppet Caper? Okay, the answer was necklace. Most of you went for that one. Couple went for ring. Question 28 coming up. Let's go! Question 28. In Muppet Treasure Island, what business does Rizzo start on board the ship? A poker casino, a rat cruise line, a tattoo service, or laundry cleaning? Question 28. In Muppet Treasure Island, what business does Rizzo start on board the ship? Poker casino, rat cruise line, tattoo service, or laundry cleaning? Wow, a couple of people are clicking the wrong thing. Oh, bless. Okay, the answer was rat cruise line. Most of you went for that one, but I'll keep in mind that a couple of you did try to go for rat cruise line. I'll keep that in mind, but I can't control the points, I'm afraid. I would have got it wrong anyway. That's brilliant. Question 29. In the Muppets Wizard of Oz, what is the name of the nightclub that sends visitors to sleep? Poppyfield Club, the Sunflower, Clifford's, or Bedtime Bliss? So question 29. In the Muppets Wizard of Oz, what is the name of the nightclub that sends visitors to sleep? Poppyfield Club, the Sunflower, Clifford's, or Bedtime Bliss? It's a Purple BO1. It is fine to swear in my stream. My streams are for adults, pretty much. Even though I review and cover things that are, like, family friendly, my persona is fuck it, because I am an adult. And yeah, so Poppyfield Club is the answer. If you don't like swearing, I'm afraid this place is not for you. I've always allowed swearing here. So the answer was Poppyfield Club. Question 30. In a Muppet Christmas, Letters to Santa, which British actor plays Santa Claus? Hugh Laurie, Richard Griffiths, Ian McKellen, or Anthony Hopkins? So, okay, so Muppet Christmas Letters to Santa. Which British actor plays Santa Claus? The answer is Richard Griffiths, but bit of a mixed response there. Bit of a mixed response, but that's one of the less watched Muppet movies. What I liked quite a lot actually. I really like that one. So I'm not too surprised that it had a bit of a mixed response. Question 31. Which Muppet movie did Jim Henson direct? The Muppets Take Manhattan, Muppet Treasure Island, The Muppet Movie, or The Great Muppet Caper? So question 31, which Muppet movie did Jim Henson direct? The Muppets Take Manhattan, Muppet Treasure Island, The Muppet Movie, or The Great Muppet Caper? We're on to the hard level now. I've just noticed. We're on the hard level. And there's only 10 questions left. And the answer is The Great Muppet Caper. Ooh, a bit of a... Most people went for Muppet Movie, but the answer was The Great Muppet Caper. I can't remember who directed the Muppet Movie, but it wasn't Jim. I can't remember who it was. Jim has only directed one Muppet film, and it's Great Caper. Question 32. Which of the following is not a cancelled Muppet movie idea? The next Muppet movie, The Muppets Most Haunted Hotel, the cheapest Muppet movie ever made, or The Muppets Meet Oliver Twist? So which of the following is not a cancelled Muppet movie idea? The next Muppet movie, The Muppets Haunted Hotel, the cheapest Muppet movie ever made, The Muppets Meet Oliver Twist. How many Muppet films are there? I think in total it's maybe 11 or 12. It's more than you think. The answer was The Muppets Meet Oliver Twist, which only got only one person. Most people went for the cheapest Muppet movie ever made. Which, yeah, they were going to make a film called The Cheapest Muppet Movie Ever Made, because Jim was so busy with all these really expensive big budget puppet productions like Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. He was like, look, I still want to do a Muppet movie, but I want to save money for my more original ideas, so let's make a really cheap one, just call it The Cheapest Muppet Movie Ever Made. That was literally his plan, but it got cancelled. So yeah, the answer to question 32 was The Muppets Meet Oliver Twist. That's the one that never got considered. Okay, question 33. What was the budget for The Muppets 2011? $45 million, $35 million, $50 million, or $40 million? So question 33. What was the budget for The Muppets 2011? $45 million, $35 million, $50 million, or $40 million? Okay, so the answer was $45 million. Only one went for that one. Wow, this really is the hard level. No, don't worry about it. Again, always remember these quizzes are just for fun, so don't worry about it. Okay, so question 34. Muppeteer Jerry Nelson played which Muppet Christmas Carol ghost? Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, or none of them? So again, question 34. Muppeteer Jerry Nelson played which Muppet Christmas Carol ghost? Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, or none of them at all? Howdy, autistic fan. The quiz is almost over. Okay, so the answer was Ghost of Christmas Present. Most of you got that. Well done. Question 35. Question 35. Which Muppet movies did Brian Henson direct? So Brian is one of Jim's sons. Did he direct It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas and Letters to Santa? Did he direct Muppets from Space and Muppets Wizard of Oz? Did he direct The Muppets and The Muppets Most Wanted? Or did he direct The Muppets Christmas Carol and Muppet Treasure Island? So question 35, which Muppet movies did Brian Henson direct? I'm not saying them all again. The answer was The Muppet Treasure Island and Muppet Christmas Carol. Most of you went for that, but it was still a bit of a mixed response. Okay, on to question 36. Question 36. When was Muppets from Space released in the US? March the 8th, 1998, July the 14th, 1999, June the 10th, 1999, or August the 15th, 2000? If it's a guessing game, it's fine. Just have fun guessing. That's me. To be honest, I'm not that great at a lot of quizzes. Well, it kind of depends what the quiz is on, but most quizzes I just guess. I just guess, sit there miserably and guess. Question 36. The answer was July the 14th, 1999. Only one went for that one, though. Most went for June the 10th, 1999. Ooh. Question 37. Which celebrity makes a cameo in Dorothy's makeover scene in The Muppets Wizard of Oz? Seth Green, Kelly Osbourne, Fred Durst, or Billy Joe Armstrong? So question 37. Which celebrity makes a cameo in Dorothy's makeover scene in The Muppets Wizard of Oz? Seth Green, Kelly Osbourne, Fred Durst, or Billy Joe Armstrong? Yeah, I tend to be a bit of a guesser at quizzes, but if the quiz is on a topic I'm quite knowledgeable in, then, like, yeah! So, question 37, the answer was Kelly Osbourne. Most of you went for that, but a couple went for Seth Green. Which makes sense for, like, an early 2000s film. He would cameo in something like that. Question 38. What was the name of the contract that Lew Lord offers to the Muppets at the end of the Muppet movie? The silliest contract ever signed, standard rich and famous contract, the contract formerly known as Prince, or the Muppet Clause? Again, what is the name of the contract that Lew Lord offers to the Muppets at the end of the Muppet movie? The silliest contract ever signed, standard rich and famous contract, the contract formerly known as Prince, or the Muppet Clause? Streams are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 PM UK time. The answer was the standard rich and famous contract. A lot of you went for that one. A couple went for the silliest contract ever signed, which is a very Muppety sounding contract, to be fair. Okay, question. We're almost at the end. We're almost at the end now. Question 39. Which New York City theatre did the Muppets perform their Broadway play at the finale? Wow, that's poorly written. Play in the finale of the Muppets Take Manhattan. Biltmore Theatre, Majestic Theatre, Winter Garden Theatre, or Shubert Theatre? So which New York City theatre did the Muppets perform their Broadway play in the Muppets Take Manhattan at the end? Biltmore Theatre, Majestic Theatre, Winter Garden Theatre, or Shubert Theatre? I said this was the hard level. Biltmore Theatre. A couple of you went for it, but it was still a bit of a mixed response. Okay, we're on to the last question, folks. This is going to make or break your points. Ooh, question 40, here it comes. Question 40, at the end of The Muppets Most Wanted, what turns out to be secretly a bomb? Miss Piggy's wedding ring, Rolf's piano, Fozzie's rubber chicken, or Walter's tie? There's actually a theatre in my area called the Majestic Theatre. Sweet! The one in my, in Sheffield, we have the Lyceum Theatre and the Crucible Theatre. So at the end of Muppets Most Wanted, what turns out to be secretly a bomb? The answer was Miss Piggy's wedding ring. Bit of a mixed response, but mainly most people went for the right answer. I could tell, if you've got a name like Socialist Yorkshire Daddy, you're definitely from Rotherham. I took my degree, my college degree at Rotherham College of Arts and Technology. So, here's the final results. In first place, contestant number 7. In second place, Evan J. Sims. In third place, contestant 15. In fourth place, Listy Rimsey. In fifth place, contestant 12. In sixth place, contestant 10. In seventh place, contestant 6. In eighth place, contestant 20. And in ninth place, contestant 1. So congratulations to contestant 7. I don't know who that'll be. This is why it's very important to put your name in. Can anyone say, like, own up to being contestant 7 so we can give you a proper round of applause? I'm kind of curious who it is. Contestant 7, stand up. Is contestant 7 still here? Contestant 7? Contestant 7. You definitely still gotta be here, because how else could have you gotten that many points? Unless if they don't want to talk, that's fine. If they prefer lurking in the quiz, that's totally fine. I just want to make sure that we're clapping for the right person. yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm just curious more than anything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that quiz. As always, you're completely welcome to give suggestions for next week's quiz topic. Can't promise I'll actually put them in the poll, but I will take them into consideration. So yeah. So you've all been beaten by a lurker, by a chat lurker. Take that with you tonight. I've already done The Simpsons. I think I did The Simpsons a couple of weeks ago. I've not done Ghibli yet, no. But I'll definitely include that in the poll. I've had it in the poll for a while, but it's not. It's come close to winning, but it's never actually won. Chicken Run, that's... I guess... But like Aardman films in general would be a good topic. Yeah, Aardman. I feel like Aardman's a broader topic to like get 40 questions out of. So yeah, I'll definitely consider Aardman. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this quiz. And I should definitely head out now. I have to get on with the script for my Soul review. I've already done DreamWorks. I think, yeah, I did DreamWorks last month. Nintendo, possibly I could do Nintendo. I could do. I'm not an expert, but I could rely on a lot of research to get the right answers. Yeah, yeah, interesting. Or I could do video game movies, but not many people have actually seen video game movies, to be fair. So yeah, let's end the game there. And cheerio!